Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Long Island will start to feel the impact of Hurricane Erin. The storm is bypassing the East Coast, but it'll still bring dangerous rip currents and high surf to our South Shore. So for the next few days, many ocean beaches are closed. Those that aren't are restricting swimming.
But we are keeping everybody a little closer to shore because of the effects that we're starting to see.
Coming up in 2 minutes, when to expect the worst of Erin's impact. Only a Newsday, an increase in stabbings in Suffolk. The number of those attacks rose slightly in the last few months, according to new police data. Just last week, we told you shootings in the county are up 44% this year. However, the Suffolk Police Department says it's seen an overall decrease in crime. First in Newsday, the town of Oyster Bay is approving the expansion of a mosque in Bethpage. It will also shell out nearly $4 million to settle a federal lawsuit for denying those plans. Last year, the town's planning board rejected an application to raise 2 buildings of the property. You can speak out about the LIRR's new proposed fare hike. The MTA is holding a public hearing today. It's looking to increase the average fare by nearly 4.5%. The surcharge for tickets purchased on your phone from a conductor could also increase by $2. 2 Long Island hospitals are being singled out for the quality of their emergency departments. The Emergency Nurses Association recognized Northwell's Huntington Hospital and Catholic Health's St. Joseph Hospital. They were acknowledged for their leadership, education, and advocacy. Congrats. Well, the town of Brookhaven is offering free rabies vaccines. That's after several raccoons in Suffolk tested positive for rabies this year. The shots will be given out at the animal shelter Saturday between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Your Wednesday weather now. Will soon start to see the worst of what Hurricane Erin brings to Long Island. There are dangerous rip currents and high surf warnings across the island's South Shore, so be aware of that. Here's a look at the waves at Cooper's Beach in Southampton. Those warnings are in effect right now. The worst of what we'll see and feel are tomorrow and Friday. There is also a coastal flood watch in effect starting Thursday. Well, today we're likely to see showers and thunderstorms. As you can see on the Futurecast, those start to roll in this afternoon and last through the day tomorrow. It clears out Friday, though, and we've got a sunny weekend ahead. So let's just get through this. Monday, more rain on the way, and Tuesday, we're dry and a little bit cooler. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Island homes and businesses save with solar for over 20 years.
Stay out of the water. That's the warning as Hurricane Erin turns off our shores. Macy Eichland tells us about the potential damage the monster storm could bring.
Hurricane Erin's impact being felt across the South Shore of Long Island, from big swells to whipping winds and storm surge.
We are seeing some rip currents. We are seeing some severe undercurrents.
Parks officials putting measures in place to protect people and the infrastructure.
Here at Robert Moses Field 5, the red flags are already up, meaning no one is allowed to swim.
We analyze the surf condition each morning, but from the forecast we're seeing, in all likelihood, it will be in place for the next couple of days.
Just west at Jones Beach, they've built a wall of sand between the bathhouses and are sandbagging around vulnerable buildings.
And that protects the infrastructure of the Central Mall, the boardwalk, and the facility buildings there. Even though it's hundreds of miles away, we see it, we get concerned, we start to put it in place right away.
While many work to batten down the hatches, surfers are out in force.
When there's a hurricane offshore, you get longer period between the waves, and that makes for better surf. Each wave is more powerful, and there's time to paddle out.
Typically, it's like nice, fun, playful. Now it's starting to get a little bit more like aggressive.
But as the storm intensifies, even veteran surfers could be forced out.
They're tethered to surfboards, so they have a flotation device. However, if we do get concerned and we do see that there is a safety element, even the most experienced surfers, we will prohibit surfing.
The town of Hempstead also announcing swimming will be off limits at its town beaches Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly Friday. With protections in place, now a waiting game, as Erin could cause major coastal flooding and erosion. Reporting for Newsday TV, I'm Macy Egland.
Macy, thank you. To read more about the potential impact of Hurricane Erin on Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. President Trump says he wants to get rid of mail-in voting. Newsday's Joshua Solomon tells us how likely that is to happen here in New York.
What we know is that election experts like the ACLU don't think that this would be possible, at the very least at the state level. The ACLU doesn't see at the state level that Trump or Congress could dictate how states run their elections. But there's a caveat here. Congress can decide the manners in which federal elections are run. And that leaves some room for question and to learn more, and whether the president would do something by executive order or with Congress are unknowns at the moment.
To read more about this story on Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
For a fun way to spend the day with kids, I'm Elisa DiStefano, and here's the scoop on Camp Ice Cream.
Get creative and design your own themed DIY day camp.
Today we are going to be making these really cute little ice cream signs that you could put in your rooms.
Book an appointment in advance for Camp Ice Cream at Let's Craft in Westbury.
We have a couple of different ice cream related crafts. The one thing I like about this is each of them can show their individuality.
Do you like ice cream? How much? 10. 10!
Kids can paint, play, and of course, eat ice cream.
We were looking for things to do, wanted some air conditioning. You know, we've had enough sun, and they like to make a mess and decorate
you don't have to clean
inside of my house. How come you didn't eat any of your ice cream?
Too big.
You're too busy making a masterpiece over here. Is it making you hungry? Well, good thing you have, I guess it did make you hungry.
If you want to indulge in more ice cream, you can make your next stop an ice cream shop, or head to Main Street Board Game Cafe in Huntington to play ice cream themed games. And the cherry on top is that you can mix and match your ice cream activities.
Since it's the end of the summer, this is a great opportunity for parents to spend some bonding time with their kids. You know, it's that in-between time between camp and school starting. It's a great time to connect, spend some time together, do something fun, have some ice cream.
You're all screaming for ice cream!
Oh, I love it. Find more camp ideas on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Powerful and personal. Newsday's documentaries explore the Long Island experience. Now streaming on Newsday TV.
You can see more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other services you see right here. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.